Today I'm going to be checking out a new plugin from Safari Pedals. This new plugin, the Twin Panda amp sim, which is, I believe, one of the first sort of journeys into the world of amp sims. There's also the Silver Llama, and there's a video for it up here. Now, the Twin Panda, as you can kind of see by looking at it, it's probably sort of vintage style, kind of Fender-esque kind of sort of thing. Timestamps for everything below. I'm going to check it out with a few different guitars and maybe a few extra plugins on top of it to see what it sounds like. Just also want to mention this is provided by Safari Pedals and it's provided pre-release. So some things may change. Some of the presets that come with it may change. So just bear that in mind, just so you know what's going on. So first of all, let's check it out. So we've got a Twin Panda. We've got two Pandas. We've got a bright switch, gain control, treble, mids and bass, reverb, and a vibrato with speed and intensity, and the on-off switch. We have up here an input gain. We have the presets that are in here. You can go forward and backwards. There's one that I made. You can save it, bin it. You have two different microphones. You have a condenser microphone and a dynamic microphone. You can also enable or disable oversampling. So oversampling will use a little bit more CPU power, but it's maybe slightly cleaner, pristiner sound. If you want something a little bit more lo-fi-ish, maybe have it disabled. You have a blend control where you can blend it. So you can have it, at the moment it's at 100%, so it's a full sound, but you can blend clean, direct sound into it. And you have an output control. Pretty straightforward. All right, let's plug it in. And setup-wise, to begin with anyway, I'm going to start off with this guitar, which I really, really like. This is a on loan from Fender, a Fender Hybrid 2 Jazzmaster. There's a video for it up here. Lovely, lovely, lovely guitar. I really like it. I'm going to be sad when it goes. It's a very plain-looking guitar. Very 70s sort of looking guitar, but I love the neck. I love how it sounds. I really like this guitar. Now from here it goes into my Peterson Strobostomp HD tuner, which is always on my desk. From that into my Audient ID44 interface, which is over there, and then straight into Logic. Now I'm listening to it through two Yamaha HS8, I think they're called HS8, studio monitors. So that's how I hear it in here. People always ask about that. Also, when it comes to interfaces, there are tons of different terms for inputs. So you've got maybe DI inputs or mic level inputs or line level or instrument level, or you may even have impedance switches on your interface. If you have any issues with that, this video I did a little while ago up here, and I linked to the description below as well, that helps with all the terms and what the difference is when you plug stuff into different inputs on your interface. All right, so this is now the default sound. Guitar straight into Logic, and it sounds like this. All right, let's check out the controls. So you've got a bright switch, which sounds like this if you turn it up. Let's go back to the neck pickup. It's subtle, but I actually quite like it. We've got gain, so we can put the gain down to 1. I really like that actually, about there somewhere. Slightly broken up clean. Where if you play softly, it's clean. And if you dig in, especially on a bridge pickup, you get a bit of grid. Let's keep pushing it. Bring the output down a little bit now. little bit of gain and tap. You can also, if you crank the input gain, you can, let's turn the output gain down a bit more. You can push it even more. Let's go back to about 0. I kind of like it sort of somewhere in the middle, a little bit below the middle maybe, sort of slightly. Oh no, we're going to turn the output up again. I like that sound. It has that sort of high-end sizzle, which I really like. Okay, let's check out the EQ. So you've got treble, which if you turn it all the way up, sounds like this. I reckon. There somewhere. The mids, which I really like, actually pushing them a little bit. That's a bit much, but if we go down here somewhere. So I think more sort of, you can go to that kind of Fender tweed thing with the pushed mids, or you can go to more scooped kind of different kind of Fender sound. I actually kind of really like it around here somewhere. And then you have the bass. A lot of booty there. Little bit of bass is nice. All right, let's check out the reverb now. So reverb, no on and off switch, you just turn it up. Doing. So you can have it very subtle. Maybe clean it up a little bit more. There's a little the flutter from the reverb. You can hear it in the background. Let's crank it a bit more. All the way up. It's a nice sounding reverb. Again, sort of for me, sort of somewhere there in the middle sort of thing. Let's check out the vibrato, or tremolo really, but vibrato, what Fender would call it. So you've got intensity and speed, very fast, and as you turn it up, it slows down. Again, for me, somewhere there. It's just subtle, beautiful modulation in the background. And then you crank that a bit, maybe turn the treble up a little bit more, maybe a little faster, and then it has that spooky sort of sound, or surf kind of, or spaghetti western. Now let's try out the two different mics. So we're currently in a condenser mic. This is a condenser mic. This is the dynamic mic. It seems a bit dark to me, the dynamic mic. Also, it's enable oversampling, so it's maybe a bit cleaner. Really quite like that sound. Let's quickly check out. I did make a preset up. It's not. I don't think it's not available. It's just I made one up. It's very similar. That's sort of that kind of sound. Now let's try, for example, stick in the Cobra Fuzz in front of it. So I did a video of the Cobra Fuzz up here. Great sounding fuzz in a plugin. Let's stick that. That's in front now. So that's going into. I don't know if you can sort of see it here, but there's a fuzz going into the amp, and this is the electric guitar Fuzz on Fuzz, Sugar and Cream by Andy Baldwin preset that I've selected, which sounds really good. And it sounds like this. Maybe for that, let's turn the reverb down a bit and let's turn the tremolo off. More gain. chuck some of the Fox Echo Chorus, sorry, by Safari Pedals after it. Nice stereo image. Let's check it out with humbuckers. So for humbuckers, I'm going to use this guitar. This is Moony, a parts guitar. Isn't that lovely? Look at that finish. Isn't that cool? Parts guitar put together with Warmoth guitars. It's a Mooncaster, hence Moony, body in Ocean Turquoise or Turquoise Flake. I think maybe it's just called Turquoise Flake, or maybe Ocean Turquoise Flake with black binding. It's a lovely body. A Hoxie guitar's aluminium neck. Which is absolutely awesome. And probably my current favorite pickups, the Mad Love Travis Bean style pickups. There's a playlist for this guitar and all the bits and bobs up here. And this, with the same sound I just had before, sounds like this. Turn it off for a second. There's a little bit of almost sort of feedback kind of stuff there because it's hollow and a lot of fuzz. And it's quite loud in here. I think that sounds great. I really like the Cobra Fuzz. Let's quickly check out now the guitar, the amp with clean, just clean. This is that same sound. So push the gain a little bit, settle that gain down a bit again. It's a much higher output pickup, so it pushes the amp a lot. So that's it pushed, but let's make it clean. I think that sounds really, really lovely. So I mean, that's a quick sort of first look at the Twin Panda by Safari Pedals, one of the 2 new amp sims. Hopefully they're gonna keep making some amp sims. I really quite like this. I think it's really good. I always love the looks of it as well. The graphics are fantastic. The sounds are good. The Cobra Fuzz is awesome. All their plugins are really good. I personally really like them. They're not paying me for this. I mean, they're giving me the plugins, but they're my opinions, you know, make up your own mind, but they are my opinions. To me, the condenser sounds much better than the dynamic. I really like oversampling. It adds a little bit of top end and sparkle to it. The bright switch is great because it's subtle, but it does the job. I really like where the mid sits. They sit in a really, really good place. If you push it a bit, sort of, you know, like just a bit up like that, it just adds that sort of sweetness from the mids, which I really, really like. So EQ is great. Gain, like I said, it's a vintage amp, and I personally like a little bit of breakup, but by turning it right down, you can get to a clean amp as well. Gorgeous reverb, great tremolo. It's super simple, super easy to use. I like it. And check it out. There's always free trials, so check it out for yourself and make up your own mind with your interface and guitars and everything at home. So big thank you to Safari Pedals. I'm going to put up a playlist to all of the Safari Pedals videos I've done here, and you should check it out, and see you in the next one.